Tēnā koutou katoa. This is going to be a tarot reading, a channeled reading. So we're opening up to something bigger than you. I'm feeling really called to go beyond the normal readings that I do and channel into the space beyond the collective. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. I've never really done this before. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just really listening to the call, to the wairua. This is a message in itself. I feel like if you're being drawn to this message, you're looking for something bigger than yourself. Maybe you're looking for inspiration, you're looking for direction, you're looking for a sign, you're looking for something to pull you out of the energy that you feel as though you're in. You might feel stagnant, you might feel stuck. We've got barbed wire here, the Queen of Swords, Four of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm feeling like you're letting go. You're like rerouting, you're lifting your roots up at this time. You could have really just gone through a whole lot of shit. Actually, I'm kind of feeling like your whole life has been a little bit shit. Sorry, I'm trying not to swear. A little bit stagnant. You felt a little bit stuck. You might have a lot of childhood trauma. You could have gone through a lot of stuff through your human life. Things that if people knew about you, they would be like, well, that is actually my worst nightmare. You have been through that. I feel like because you have been through that, the Queen of Swords often comes through, who is, when I first started reading tarot, the Queen of Swords in reverse represented ego. And today I'm feeling that this journey into where you are now has not been easy. You've had to break down a lot of walls. You've had to break down a lot of cycles. You've had to really, really move deeply into your core. I'm actually getting quite emotional tapping into this energy. You've lived through things that were so dark, that were so, there was a lot of influence. So you could come from generational trauma like alcoholics, thieves, criminals. There could be a lot of darkness in your lineage, in your family line that you have come from. I'm feeling more specifically this is from your dad's side, so it's a paternal energy, it's a masculine energy. And for you in this space, I feel like that's why your Queen of Swords comes out. The King of Pentacles, I feel that there are energies that are going to be coming in for you, coming like they're outside of your energy at the moment, not coming in yet, and they are going to be masculine energies who help you actually move through this. In fact, I feel like they have come in and you've pushed them back out for protection. Four of Cups in reverse, Three of Swords upright, and the Five of Cups. Yeah. I'm hearing that there's a message, don't cut. No, don't cut. I feel like you've been told before to not cut cords when you've needed to actually do it. This Three of Swords is reminding me of a grapevine, and when your grapevine first begins to grow grapes, you actually cut the first set of grapes off to allow for the other leaves and things to grow. I feel like you've had to let go of the people who were stunting your growth. You're in the process of going through your first chop of the season with your harvest to promote, and this is just a gentle reminder that sometimes we do need to cut things loose in order for things to grow. We do it a lot with plants. When we take care of the plants, when we cut the dead leaves off, it promotes growth in other areas of the plant. I just heard propagation. We've also got this Four of Cups and the leaves are being cut off as well. I feel like you feel as though you are losing everything, and that's kind of the point. I feel like crying again. I'm really going to encourage you to do some type of energy work, some cord cuttings. I feel like there are friends in your energy that need to be pushed out to make room and space for the things that are coming in. You are going to be traveling very soon. You're going to be traveling overseas. You're going to be traveling within your own country. You're going to be feeling the call of where you need to speak in certain communities, working with women, healing with women, giving to women. More specifically, I feel like you are an artist or a musician. You work with the heart space, and I can see that you work deeply with the root chakra. I'm also seeing like an earthquake. Things are really shaking you up. What I can see that is outside of your energy though are your worries. So whatever you're doing in order to keep your worries at bay, whether that is just sitting your worries beside you, you're working on self-concepts, you're taking care of yourself, you're going to the gym, you're eating well, you're taking care of your money so your money can take care of you. You are really caring about your clients at this time. I feel like that's for facilitators, practitioners, healers. But you within yourself, it's like sometimes you have struggles in just detaching your mind and those worries and putting them outside of the circle. So that's all you need to think about, is just gathering those energies, those things that make you feel stuck, and just envisioning them moving right out to the end of your subtle bodies where your auric field ends, and then you go into the everything. Sometimes we meet people through our shadow self that make us forget. So that's you pushing those friends out. I feel meeting people in your shadow self, creating forgetfulness. But I honestly feel like there's something that you have seen enough of, and you're actually coming to a place of remembrance. Bring more movement into your evenings. So this could be, instead of you like relaxing out, instead of watching TV or scrolling on your phone to detach, take some stretches. Maybe take a gentle walk along the beach or along the river, in the forest. Bringing more movement is also cleaning your house, which is a good energy cleanser. It could be prioritizing and getting things ready for the morning. You know that you can trust the sensations. So I feel like this is things that you know that are on the outside of your auric field that you are manifesting in. I feel like there is a change of perception here coming in. It's not that you are manifesting, it's that these things are chasing you. They are in their masculine energy. They are seeking you. What you are seeking is seeking you. It's like a beautiful divine print. There's also something coming up about the throat chakra. I feel like you need to cleanse your throat chakra before you speak, so you're not speaking nasties. There is a point in time where I honestly feel like some ancestors are coming in and are like, you need to fucking grow up. It is time to grow up. But this isn't meant in a harsh way, like, because you're not a child anymore. I feel like this is you choosing better for yourself, choosing to represent yourself in a more composed manner by cleansing your throat, which is deeply connected to the crown and to the third eye, but also detaching your throat energy from the mind, which is going to help you detach from the ego. Okay, what else from beyond are we listening to? Yeah, it is never too early to release your heaviness. Never forget your truth. You can't be manipulated. So this is you moving through your truth. You are one of a kind. Sometimes it's scary to see others for who they are. And this, I feel, scary. But this is just the realization. I feel like this is more scary because there is going to be a sense of loss or a sense of clarity for you. And I feel like you also are working through a lot of abandonment issues because of that childhood trauma that we talked about before. It's scary to be right if it affects the ego. Hurting the ego, the truth hurting the ego. Often when the truth hurts the ego, it's because our ego is the attached one, okay? So that's definitely a message for someone. Ooh! Your emotions are a bit haywire at this time, so take time into settling those. We're going to get some messages on how we can do that with this oracle deck. What I'm really feeling now is very peaceful, very calm, very grounded. And this is because I feel like we've moved out of the chaos. We've got celebrate your life. I celebrate every day by honoring and respecting all life on Mother Earth. So, yeah. This is also, I feel like Mother Earth is guiding you into spaces and places traveling. As someone who works energy, as someone who connects to the whenua, to the earth, to Papa Tuanuku, our Earth Mother. Earth Mother will have a different name depending on where you come from. Please let me know down below what you call Earth Mother. I would love to actually know, as I have seen that there are a few people outside of New Zealand that watch these videos. So ngā mihi nui to you. Thank you very much for tuning in. So we've got the present. I fully experience every moment of my life by living in the present. Archangel Raphael, I invite Archangel Raphael to bring healing and knowledge into my life. This is this healing of Earth Mother. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be traveling. There's just this sense of you needing to keep going into being creative, having your creative expression on show. When you're in your full alignment and in your authentic expression, there's going to be no resistance towards you once you're in that space, because the light is going to support you, to tautoko you. You are going to be called to clear the land. I feel like you have a very special connection to the land. You may even be called to go back to your family's whenua, your family's land. If your family traveled, I'm hearing migration. So you might have migrated. Migration is something that is seasonal. It's very attached to the ebbs and flows of this earth, of this cycle. So paying attention to your lunar phases, your lunar cycles. This is also going to help you to trust your sensations better when you are moving into yourself. We have number 44, integration. I combine mind, body, and soul to lift all of humanity in the new dimension. So you are here to heal the 3D dimension, to bring soul, purpose, and spirit into the matrix. You're here to implement change into the matrix. This is what we call the new earth. And you are here to lead a community of believers in what you know to be true. Okay? What did we say? Yeah, you know that you know that you know things, and you don't need validation in your inner child, in your teenage, and in your adult to confirm those things. You should not be using the word validation in anything that you do if you are a healer and you heal other people. Validation belongs to the ego. Confirmation belongs to the soul. So you're really being asked to compose yourself a lot more in alignment to how it is that you actually want to feel in the long term. This is going to help keep those energies at bay and help you find and flow in your cycles, not as rigidly, which is going to promote more of your desires to be met, which is your manifestations. I watched a video yesterday from Energy, and they were speaking into how you want money but you give it away. You want money but you go and buy something else. So you don't desire money, and maybe that is actually why you don't have it. You don't desire a committed relationship, and that's why you don't have it. But maybe you desire something else that someone can give you, and that is where your energy is being focused into. When we're talking about relationships, when we're talking about future plans, how you deal with your anxiety and your shadow self is how that movement is going to happen, how that heaviness is going to lift, okay? I'm really feeling you being called to tap into the moon cycles more. Tap into what your ancestors believed, what your ancestors did, what your ancestors thought of. But how it relates to the earth, okay? How it relates to the people, the healing of the lineages. I feel like a big reason why they wanted me to read this way is so you could get out of your own head. It is very peaceful out here, I must admit. I was feeling very emotional building up to this reading. And now that we're here, I feel like we are on top of the summit. It's like you have made so much progress throughout your life and now you're up here. And you can just breathe. Okay. Let's get a few more of my homemade messages. We've had a whole lot of cards just fall out, and I'm just kind of reading them. You've been through so much. The Magician, you can make things work. Yeah, it's really time to move on from the heartache, from the heartbreak, from the people of the past, from past experiences that didn't go the way that you thought it did, thought it was going to go. I feel like you had a lot of plans. Yeah, don't stress, meditate, okay? You can't afford to stress. Don't get yourself into the tizzy. Don't get yourself into the stress mode. Put your hot goddess habits into play before that. So what are your hot goddess habits? Affirmations, binaural beats, okay? Cleaning your house, cleaning your soul, cleaning your human being, exercising, putting your phone on silent. You've been taught it's okay to put others before yourself. It's not. Yeah. Put your phone on silent. Really, really, really continue. Like I felt the energy come back in again as we were talking about all those stressful things. Push it all back out. I feel like you really need to tell people to just get effed. Like, you're going places, darling. You need to stop the shit. I feel like you really need to cut the victim mentality out. It's not working for you anymore. You're just going around and round and round and round in the small cycles. You want to break free from that cycle and start a new one. Okay? You're not trying to end the cycle and go straight. You're trying to create flow. If you get your period every month, you are on a 30-day cycle. If you are a menses and you've got spermies, then you're on a 24-hour cycle, okay? Your energy, your hormones, your thought processes, your body, your needs are so completely different. There is a beautiful healing that happens in the feminine, in your female body when you have a womb and you bleed, and you are attuning into your 30-day cycle where you begin to move and merge with the 24-hour cycle, which is really important when you are in a relationship, right? Being able to relate to your partner, whether you're a man or a woman or you're non-binary or you don't have a gender or whatever it is. I'm talking about what happens biologically to your body when you have these types of organs, okay? If you've got a uterus, you are in unison with the moon, okay? And if you have a beep beep, then you have to, like, you got balls, you got sperms, then you are on that 24-hour cycle. And it is important to understand the biologics of what happens scientifically when you are moving and navigating spirit. It is very important. So feel like this opportunity for you, just keep pushing yourself, keep pushing all those worries, fears, doubts, and shadows out of your field. Make it a top priority. Don't get caught up in what's happening outside of yourself. Have time off your phone. Have time off work. Have time off socials. Be alone. Be afraid and work through it, okay? Some celebrities still, to this day, even though they're like billionaires, still get stage fright, and like, these are normal things. Someone who goes to the gym, works out, has been working out for like, 10 years, it's still hard for them. You know, you just condition your body, and you're conditioning your body to win. You're conditioning your body to not give up. You are conditioning your body to move through fear, even when it's hard, to move through pain. Intensity and struggle equals growth, okay? Moving through hard things, stretching yourself beyond what you believe you are capable for and capable of. That is how you get it, okay? You're the next millionaire in your whakapapa, maybe even the first of your kind, okay? Millionaire, baby, it's written in the stars for you. It's written in the stars for you. I'm going to say it one more time. Being a millionaire is written in the stars for you. Are you ready for that? Can you comprehend that? Is that something that you are capable of thinking or holding? It's scary, but it's true. Okay, so aim high. Don't give up. If you haven't started yet, today's the perfect day to start. I love you. Your guides love you. Your ancestors love you. Everybody loves you. This isn't about like you're not unlovable. The fact that you have so many friends is beautiful and amazing. People do love you, but you got to let that shit go if you want to be climbing the ladder. Some people are above you. You're going to work, and then you'll meet them, and then maybe you will outgrow them. Some people are below you, and they will meet you. Maybe they'll grow. Right? It is all about believing that you can. And even if you believe that you can't, not giving up, okay, until you finish it. Finish the thing that you really, truly are desired on. That doesn't take away from your mana. So we're not finishing things that aren't good for us, hanging in there people pleasing. We're doing what we feel is right, and we're doing what it is that we know to be our highest truth. Okay. I love you. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next video.